Broadcast from Monrovia capital. I'm up Broad Street, and specifically I'm around the B.W. Harris School, a distance that is not too far from the Cathedral, Sacred Heart Cathedral, and of course the most popular decor building that is just right before us. Folks, from wherever you are, this is Monrovia, and then that's how clear the city is right now. That's how clear Monrovia City is. 16 minutes after 6, and this is Monrovia City. This is Monrovia City. So I'm going to wink my camera to Crown Hill, Monrovia. To Crown Hill, Monrovia, and there is Crown Hill, Monrovia. Okay, there is Crown Hill, Monrovia. That's how the city is empty right now, so to speak. That's how the city is empty right now, so to speak. So wherever it is, as you may be aware, today is June 7th. The most talked about protest is just right here, and we are looking out to see what comes out. But for now, as it is, Monrovia is completely quiet. Completely quiet. So I take you back to up the core, and then you see what it is, and then you see just what it is. So, folks in television, okay, so yeah, I'm before the camera. My name is Daniel Brooklyn, and of course, Global News Network is right here on the principal street of Monrovia, Broad Street, where we are. And today is June 7th, the anticipated June 7th, the state protest by the Council of Patriots is right here in Monrovia. And today we are here, we're going to be watching what will be happening. We're going to be bringing to you every happening from Monrovia. Currently speaking, the weather is now a friendly one in Monrovia. I can't give you an exact report of what the weather looks like, but the cloud is darkling and it's rainy. So we anticipate a downpour of rain, and a very big one too, so to say, in the Liberian way. We are expecting a real downpour of rain because the cloud is dark at the movement, and you look on the other side, it's confusing. The other side of the weather is getting clear. That is from the Atlantic Ocean. But coming back to the other end of the Atlantic Ocean, because you know Liberia is a coastal country. So the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, that is from the Cape Mount side, is dark, and the breeze in Monrovia right now is a cool going one. Okay, very cool, and that speaks volume that there may be a downpour of rain in the city center. But where I am right now, in my back is the Broad Street of Monrovia, and I'm just between the Broad and Nelson Street. Okay, the B.W. Harris School is right here. Then if you walk a little distance, you'll be walking up to Ducor and the Sacred Heart Cathedral. So we're here, and we're going to tell you everything you need to know as it relates to this happening. So folks, you can follow us up on our YouTube channel and on globalnewsnetwork.com. And everything you need to know for today's event will be broadcast there. I'm ongoing from West Africa, Liberia, Monrovia City. That's where I am right now, folks. So in a JPEG, I'm going to be dropping up the link on my Facebook page. Those of you following me on Facebook, you can also have access to the video. You can have access to the video, and then you can share with friends and let everybody know what is happening from Monrovia. But the weather is getting bad right now as I can speak. The weather is getting sincerely bad as I can speak in Monrovia. Monrovia is crowded, Monrovia is dark, Monrovia is quiet, okay? Activity of people seems to be ceased today. Activity of people seems to be ceased today. As you may be aware, those of you who don't know, today is June 7th. Okay, the most anticipated protest. The most anticipated protest is today. And we wait to see what happens. We wait to see what happens. But for now, from where I stand in the heart of the city, normally Broad Street gets crowded about this time because you see students try to make their way to school. You see working people try to make their way to their offices. And a matter of fact, right from where I am, there is a popular high school here. There is a business center, a restaurant, but all of the places, so to speak, is closed currently, and to about this time and engaged in school hours. Students should be, encroaching on campus, but as we speak, no student at the B.W. Harris School right now, and I'm sure there will be no attendance in school today. And then right from where I stay, if you just walk, there's two commercial banks that provide service to a huge number of people in Liberia. Talking about the UBA. The UBA is just a few miles away from where I'm posted right now, and you have the International Bank, the IB Bank, okay? And these are places people go to make transaction. You have restaurant, two restaurants just opposite where I am is still closed. So a lot of businesses is closed as we speak. But whatever it is, I'm in Monrovia, folks, just to let you know that today is June 7th, and the Global News Network Global News Network is carrying up uh, is carrying these activities. We're following up on what will be happening today. Okay, so those of you on Facebook, we're now going Facebook Live. We are on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, so you can follow us. So like I told you about the report, okay? I don't have the report cast with me right now, but it is evidential that rain will fall, the breeze has started to pull, and the weather is a darkened one, so you know exactly what Monrovia environment and this kind of a weather meets you can be very, very definite that the rain going to fall, So we're in Monrovia City, few number of cars parked in the street. I too had to park my own car because because the street is completely empty about this time of the day. It's 6:34 in Monrovia. Just few minutes, campuses should be open for high school students, but till now I have not seen any student in uniform making their way to campus and other places. So folks, I'm here. My name is Daniel Brooklyn. I'm ongoing for Global News Network today on the 7th day of June. The most talk about Save the Protest, Save the State protest that has been organized by some group of Liberians and people in the opposition as well as people in the national legislature. Okay, so I'm told quite frankly that we have Oscar Cooper, who is a senator, comes from Mangibi, a construction area where the fire still is operating, and then Representative Yeke Koluba of District Number 10, Monrovia County, is in support of this protest as well. And then you're talking about the Heron Costa, a talk show host, Darius Dillon of the opposition Liberty Party of Charles Walker Bronsky, Mo Ali of the Unity Party, and the folks of other people who have gathered themselves, organized this day, and feel it is a day that should be able to express out to their government, the president, what they are not satisfied with. So obviously that's what it is today, just to give you an insight. And then we've been holding and pulling about this. We are awaiting this petition to be delivered to the president today on the Capitol Hills. Earlier on, 2 hours ago, I drove around Monrovia. I tried to make a placement to see what is happening in the city center between the space of time. And of course, I toured the Gartnersville, the Plainsville, and that of the Congotown area, and I saw that everything is just kind of a cool and quiet. Currently, Monrovia is a quiet place, so to speak. Today is school day, but till now I have not set my eyes on any student in uniform. Just 25 minutes, students should be engaged in campuses. You got the Cathedral School here, nobody, I have not seen any student. You got banks, you got other businesses that I doubt may be open today. Because I don't know what's the frightened about, but whatever it is, we here, we are following the situation and we will bring it as it happens. So I'm going to take another tour down. I'm going up the Capitol continuously to see what's happening from that angle, and then when I get there, I'll turn my camera on again and let you know what is happening. But today is June 7th. My name is Daniel Brooklyn, and I come from Global News Network to tell you exactly what is happening. Thank you so much, folks. So there's Monrovia. There we go. So I'm walking down Broad Street. I'm walking down Broad Street. As you can see, how empty the city is. You can see how empty Monrovia is. And I'm walking down Broad Street, folks. This is our capital, Monrovia, on this June 7th. And then in the far angle there, I see a blink of a police light. This is our city. This is our city. This is our city, Monrovia. Right there is the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Development. So we're going to follow everything and put it on the spotlight. But until then, I take a break right now, and then I open my camera when I get at the next point. So right now I'm on the principal street of Monrovia, one of the streets that is just so basic. And one of the places that is just so basic, this is a Broad and Macklin Street, where you have bulk of the young people doing auction business. So there you see is the Macklin Street, where you have all of the young people come to do businesses. On the number situation in Monrovia, where you see my camera is being pointed to, is always having audience. And then you see the number of stores there, but this time, business-wise, should be open. And it's just what it is for today. Today is June 7th, as we all are aware. So I'm on Broad Street. And then I seen from the far angle, broad around the street, a truck of a police officer. I will be engaging that movement a little bit, but I try to do a stop here so as to bring in exactly what it is. So we're in Monrovia, folks. We're in Monrovia. Today is June 7th. And I see people are coming up in their numbers. I'm right by the Ministry of Finance. And the Ministry of Finance is one of Liberia government-owned institutions. And it's right in my back, just to give a look at the Ministry of Finance. So quite frankly, there are a couple of Liberians who are just spectators, and then they are along the road. We're happy to be here. We're happy to be here. So as a matter of fact, there are spectators from nearby communities that are looking up to. So we are on Capitol Hills, where the protesters have gathered. So I'm walking up to the lawmaking house where the petition will be presented.
the Liberia immigration service gave you the access to pass through the crowd to go in the capital building. Who working very well?
The police.
They are not working well.
Why do you think so?
They are working sentimentally. They are working sentimentally. Because if they are working in the interest of the Liberian, they should have told Sir Joseph, no, Senator, please use the LU gate. We got a huge crowd of people here. We can't allow you to use the gate today. Right now, Sir Joseph could run into all the crowd.
Do you think today's protest will be the end?
This protest will be the end if the president we are accept our petition and then he do what the Liberian want him to do, it will be the end. But he can't accept our petition to do what the Liberian want him to do, that will continue process.
So you'll still continue tomorrow again?
We will continue.
Until the result can be
Until the result can be out. Until international community come to our help. Until ECOWAS come to our help. Until President we are accept our petition and then do what the Liberian want him to do. Let me tell you something, my brother. You are Liberian. You and myself can afford a cup of rice to eat. But they got certain Liberian, they don't have cassava to pot. They don't have cassava to pot. Yes.
Bamela's in the bathroom.
It's happening right here on the Capitol Hill. What's the interpretation of this?
As you can see the Damo, you see the Timor, the yellow color represent the gold in the country. Unfortunately, our people...
Are you from Babolu County or are you based in Monrovia?
We are from Babolu County. Everybody you see here will pay away from Bobolu. This guy from Bele. We pay away from there to come and be part of this identical peaceful
How many
protest.
persons estimated came from Babolu for this protest?
For the group that we are hearing, we are about 30 men and women. Yeah, so we just came, so our police are coming to join us.
Say your name again?
My name is Razak Kane. I'm an advocate from the county.
Are you an umbrella from Babolu or concerned citizen from Babolu?
We are concerned citizens. We are concerned citizens that are feeling the pinch of this administration. This is the reason why we are here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I see your state of the station, my man. Tell me what's the occurrence?
Man, we don't need to go for Sassewu to know what actually happened in Liberia. We are being marginalized. And that's why we wake up to say no to generation inhuman treatment of the nation. The government of Ambassador Weah have came to loot this nation. Stealing, somebody can steal and leave somebody, they came to loot the nation. When they say looter, even Kama Warrior, the party, they can begin to take it at what the government is doing. And then we have selected justice in this government, and we don't want.
Okay, now that
the life of the department of the lawmaker Yeke Koluba, allegedly, they put deploy almost 150 police to the Colbert House. Recently, I can't do a Buddha somebody, they carry the person to JFK or the president government house not speaking. Meaning, we are not safe. Tomorrow you will be walking in the street, they will collect you, they will only find your ballot.
So now that you have had all of this kind and you presented the government, what's the next action from here?
With immediate effect, for Ambassador, we have to respond to that particular crisis. Further on, then never you want to go. That's why we call the international observers, they are here. We call on MRU, we call all of the people in the world to witness the particular occasion. We should come out with an immediate answer to us and in a positive direction.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
The president has dropped the red press with 3,000.
My brother Daniel Brooklyn, happy June 7.
Thank you so much.
Redeem the Liberia people today.
Thank you so much, Bablu. I see you in your gears and I see you everything. Tell us your own, man.
My protection today, I want to save Mama Liberia. I want to save Mama Liberia for the corrupt element. I want to save Mama Liberia for the criminal. I want to save Mama Liberia from the vampire. The people they are raw. You see that I don't miss my word. I will tell you today. And I tell all the press people. The chief justice is a criminal. They speak out the whole is a criminal. They still protest as a criminal. That they want mastermind the protest. They did not come in bed and walk on to the how you can fold the bed. They not come in get on the street. Just please tell your job we have to take the wealth from all our budget. Yes. Yeah, in Kesa is laugh face deal. Yeah, go back sitting guy. You tell job we are you will start paying duplicate declare access.
Yeah, just to stick to the access declaration, the LACC have the president access.
Why LACC? Hey, thank you. You see, Daniel Brody is my good friend. He's a smart man. I want to ask you, we got LACC in the country?
We have an LACC.
I can ask you what PCC do. We have PCC here. We have an independent police director. Or we have an independent justice.
Now that you allegedly claim that all of these people are not independent, what is your own cause?
They are criminal. I want all the people to resign.
Is there any recommended names you have to replacing the chief justice, to replacing the police director?
The police director, the party police director, or men can demand for position. They are independent men.
So if we are talking about the criminality, what are the recommendations?
We want job, we have to fire the people there. They are criminals.
So who do we replace?
Somebody. You are the press people, you ever take camera to go to a Carol Gray home to barricade the place? I asked the police director, whether you take armed men to move to a Carol Gray home immediately to deploy armed men there, they go there? No. So the country belong to Boko Haram because I declare job we are government of Boko Haram. Stupid men a Carol Gray beating people, they get barricaded, they go to carry part of gunmen, surround the mayor. You check in the mayor, you ever find weapons there? I hear of some press people there discussing, they get called back, get it want to get it want to but when they saw anything there, the whole place was empty. Your people job we are to clean the I'm not asking you to resign, but you ain't take a woman from all of the people our body. You ain't take all 18 there from there. Not money.
Thank you so much for talking to Global News Network. Thank you so much, my friend.
You will never see it.
Mama! Of district number 15 Monrovia County who died before this process, and Hillary Lawrence was one of the controversial lawmakers who seems to have supported this protest that he did not meet up with when the cool hands of death hit him in a tragic motor accident. So you see here, and the saying says justice for the mysterious deaths. Okay, so So currently we at the Capitol and the Executive Mansion, so you know.
When people coming, I don't have people, Baba, people coming.
So now we at the Capitol building where the petition will be delivered. This is the entry of the Capitol building. So there's the entrance to the Capitol building, as you can see. There's the entrance to the Capitol building. And the protesters, Save the State protesters are here. So we're still going into them. So we still back on it right here. Sorry for the interruption because you know it's Liberia and our internet, but this is Global News Network. My name is Daniel Brooklyn. So you know that there is Monrovia City, and at Monrovia City, Gordon Johnson is just where people enter our city center. Like I earlier told you, if you live in the Concord town, you live in the Pinsville, you come outside from Mine, even in other counties, you must use this street to hit in the city. So there is Broad and Center Street of Monrovia. Then if you live in the Pinsville area as well, if you live in the Atlasville, you live on the Butcher Island, there's no way possible you can escape the principal street of Monrovia. And the principal street of Monrovia is where I am right now. And activity is gearing up gradually, as you can see. Activity is gearing up gradually. People are going about with a number of activity. There is a minimum of police presence. I'm seeing 3 police officers that I can count right there, and it has been a normal thing, okay? The only difference today with the presence of police officers, they are geared because we are all aware that today is June 7th and there is a protest. Save the state. So the difference with the police officer I'm seeing here today, they are geared and waiting to respond. And there is an ambulance pack as well with the Ministry of Health. Ambulance is packed to give a respondent to just any casualty, okay? But on a normal basis, this is where we have police, at least 4 to 5, 6 patrol officers. It's always here on the normal basis and the normal routine for our patrol system and the traffic. But the difference today, police officers are here, like I said, we are geared. Today is Save the State. We have all talked about it months ago, and it is today. So I'm right here. As you may be aware, watching television, this route you see is the Johnson Street, Brian Johnson Street. So people who will be coming to attend the protest from the Butcher Island, from New Georgia, Stevens, Chicken Factory, and other communities from this side will definitely emerge into Monrovia from this angle. So those of the other people who will be coming from Pinsville, Concord and other places will definitely come from that side. So I'm told there will be detour by the Camp Johnson road to go up to court as well as those coming from the Congotown Painesville will be a detour to the Charlestown from 9th Street. So this is Monrovia. My name is Daniel Brooklyn, Global News Network. Keep following us. We are here to taking stock of the happiness and activity of Monrovia. The city is locked down and everything is put into place. Security response is so unique. I've never seen in my lifetime so uniquely dressed the Liberia National Police. They are in admiration, okay? I admire the Liberia National Police and I love to see the police in this formation all of the time, okay? But they are Zura, they are beautiful, they look foreign, so to say. That's my own impression I'm giving of the Liberia National Police. So if you catch them on your camera, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But today is June 7th. Global News Network is right here in the heart of the city, Ward and Johnson Street. And then right opposite me is a business, it's a bank. And I see that the bank is open. I see private security is at the bank. So that is clear that normal activity is going on. Taxis are across the city, taking people from one destination. So normal activity is going on, folks. There is no scaredness in our city. Normal activity is going on. The police is going on with the normal activity. The friendship, the smiles is there. And the immigration as well. The matter of fact, it's a joint security operation. Okay, so you have the Liberia National Police, you have the immigration, you have the fire service, you have the DA. So it's a commemoration of all of our security hubs and making sure that this day gets the protection that it is needed, both for the protesters and those who are not protesting, as well as us in the media. So every Liberian is being protected by the joint security operation on this State Day in Monrovia. My name is Daniel Brooklyn, Global News Network. We continue to take an angle as the cars are moving and people are carrying on the normal activity. I was earlier up on Broad Street between Broad and Lynn Street, where you have the Ministry of Finance, and you saw people there doing the normal business, petty traders selling their donuts, and stores are trying to open. And the people who are doing other businesses are gearing up with their activity. So activity is normal in Monrovia. The weather looks, earlier on it was very darkened and I thought it was going to rain in less than no time. But right now you can see that the weather is getting friendly for the protester. So we are here, it's a good one for us because if the weather is bad, we may not be able to fight it up with the bad weather with our gadget. But for what we stand, Monrovia is calm. I can say that for free. Monrovia is calm and people are gearing up with their normal activity. Global News Network, we're fighting up to the end of today's activity. As long as the day goes, we're going to fight it up. So just watch and see what is happening in the That is a fire service. Like I told you, it's a joint security operation. So all of our security apparatus are part of this exercise to make sure like Liberia is safe, Monrovia is safe, other part adjacent Monrovia is safe. So I'm right now on Broad and Johnson Street. Is the entrance to our city center. And this is Global News Network. My name is Daniel Brooklyn. I'm going from Monrovia's capital.
You coming up? You coming up?
Sorry. You going loud, eh? That's it? Buddy?
So we stay here in a jiffy. Maybe we might start to quiz Liberians what they make of today's day, what their own reaction is like, and then how what's in their mind with the day and like given the start. The start of the day is just so cute. The start of the day is just so good. Everything is normal going on. So we are very hopeful that if continue on this path. The organization is so unique. The organization is so unique. So I'm optimistic that it remains on this path. But I'm still here at Broad and Johnson Street. Okay? I'm still here at Broad and Johnson Street. So in a couple of minutes, folks, we will be exiting this entrance and see as to how we make a move to another location in Monrovia. But we are still in Monrovia, like I told you earlier on. The situation is completely calm. and people are moving about with a normal activity. There's nobody fighting, and everybody is going about with the normal thing. There's nothing in Monrovia City to be afraid of. There's nothing in Monrovia City to be afraid of. Everything is kind and normal. Things are moving kind and normal. There's nothing in Monrovia I can say absolutely to be afraid of. The collaboration is there. The police is communicating to citizens from where I stand. There is a very good collaboration. The immigration officer who is next to where I'm standing is instructing Liberian people where to pick up cars because there is a difference with the flow. So the instruction is being given. Liberians are collaborating, and I think if we keep on this path, most definitely we can have a successful end of the day. My name is Daniel Brooklyn, and this is Global News Network here in the city center of Monrovia, Broad and Johnson Street, where Liberians are going about with a number of activities being coordinated and supported by the Liberian National Police, the Immigration Service. The matter of fact, is a joint security operation. So, and then right there, the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare have an ambulance pack. So it's a whole government, intergovernment activity today. Okay, so there is the second ambulance I'm seeing earlier on when I was at the Broad and round the street. There is another ambulance pack there. So in my mind, I can freely suggest that every intersection or major intersection must have a police presence and an ambulance just to give in a respondents just in case of anything. But I'm quite sure, I'm believing in myself that absolutely nothing going to happen today given the path Liberia is on this morning. It is very safer, it is peaceful, and people are going about with a number of activities. So keep following us on our YouTube channel in Better State, on our website, Global News Network, and we are in Monrovia City on the 7-day Save the State protest. So continue to follow us, we're across the world, and activities occurring in Monrovia will come to your digital devices. So folks, I'll take a break about this time. Oh yeah. So this is actually the situation, and this is Brian Johnson Street, folks. Just so you know, on the normal basis, there's no traffic about this time at this point. But I'm told that some inspection is being done by the Liberian National Police, and so you see cars are in the numbers and taking the time to drive because of the inspection proceedings. So I'm between the cars. Because it is not normal on the day to have cars jammed like this, but you are aware of the protest. So there is an instruction proceedings. Can I just pass, please? Okay. So instruction is going on, and you see people disembarking commercial vehicles so as to walking across the bridge. Okay, so as to creating a free flow. So that's what is happening here this morning. And this is the Gilbert Tucker Bridge. I'm Daniel Brooklyn from Global News Network. So you definitely see this bus that is empty. Passenger was on board, and they had to get down and from the police instruction and walking out. And then now they are about to get back on this commercial bus. I don't know where it's leading to. But where is the car going? The car is going New Georgia Estate. So all those who was on board of this car going to New Georgia Estate had to get down at the police station, and now they have been back on the bus to head for New Georgia Estate. So if you see the other side of the lane down there, this one is coming that is for those coming from the Gardnersville area, people coming from the Gardnersville area, people coming from the Bourgeois Island. They are the one using this lane, and it is here at the Gilbert Tucker Bridge. As a matter of fact, the rain has started to come already. The rain has started to fall. We are still within the protester. So you see the fleet of cars, and the police are doing their job. The police are giving description and checking every vehicle as they enter Monrovia. This is a police detachment, and there is a police station. There is the Waterside End and Broad Johnson, the Gilbert Tucker Bridge. And so you see the number of cars that is being on hold because of the instruction, because of the checkup that police is doing. And today is June 7th. The long awaited June 7th is just right here. And this is now normal traffic. This is an inspection, so you know. This is now normal traffic. This is an inspection. And the rain has started to fall already. How are you, Pa? What you make of today?
Ordinary good day that we should expect, but I hope it come on good before they take it in.
Okay, so where are you heading to right now?
I'm going to work now.
You're going to work?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. What's your fate at the end of the day?
I'm afraid of a long life that everything will be all right for the day end.
Okay. Thank you so much.
The traffic is causing us an embarrassment.
The traffic is causing you what?
An embarrassment. I know it's not normal.
So you think it should not be happening like this?
Yeah, it should not.
Okay. So you get citizens reacting right there. They say it shouldn't be like this. The traffic. Good morning, my dear brother.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm from Global News Network.
Okay.
And today is the protest day, and they are inspecting all of the car. You passenger, you driver, what you make of it?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
It's their right and it's our right to present ourselves to them.
Okay.
In a very peaceful way.
Okay.
We all love Liberia.
So you like the collaboration with the police?
Yes, we are very happy over here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Okay, you get the response, and flocks of Liberians are walking from the Gilbert Tucker Bridge to come into Monrovia, and the traffic is not a normal traffic; it's an inspectional traffic. So you, this is just not normal. Today is June 7th, so you know. Today is June 7th, so you know. And I'm on the Gilbert Tucker Bridge. The rain has started to pour already. If you see the cloud of Monrovia, it is very cloudy. That tells that the rain going to fall so heavily. But whatever it is, we're doing what we can do to bring you the information as it is to be given. So I'm out right here. It's a sticky traffic, and the people are moving out, and you got people responding to it. So I'm going to take a tour right here to see where you see the number of people coming. Why you running away from the rain? Okay. The rain is too heavy, you heard from her. And I see a lot of young guys. I don't know if they are heading to job. Gentlemen, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
How you doing?
Yeah,
okay, so both of the guys have been going to job this morning. Okay? So I see the older Oma make it so don't rush. The rain will not do anything to you. So we're right here on the Gilbert Tucker Bridge, a slow pace of the traffic because of the instructional process that is going on at the Slipway police station. The police is checking every private car and commercial vehicles. People on board are asked to come down and disembark the bus before they can take a lead. So I'm right here. My name is Daniel Brooklyn, Global News Network. I'm ongoing. So you see the other side there is completely stuck up because every car that enters Monrovia and leaves Monrovia is being inspected by the Liberia National Police. So both of the cars are coming into town, and it's already started raining, but whatever it is, we're into it. Good morning, my dear brother. So you have started to rain in Monrovia already. You have started to rain in Monrovia already. So I'm on the Gibraltar Bridge, and from this side you see the stretch of Monrovia, you see the stretch of Monrovia, the city that capital of Liberia. And today is June 7th, the protest is going to be happening, and by this time we have not seen the protester gathering. What we see happening right now in Monrovia City is the inspection process by the Liberia National Police. They are inspecting every car that enters Monrovia, be it wherever it comes from, and all commercial vehicles, passenger on board are asked to come down the vehicle, disembark and do the check, and then walk and get back in the car. So that's the exercise ongoing right now. My name is Daniel Brooklyn, Global News Network, and I'm right here at the Gibraltar Bridge. Okay, so at the Gibraltar Bridge where I am right now, and what is happening is the A's are slow on the traffic, and the reason why the traffic is kind of slow because of the instruction, the inspection by the Liberia National Police. It's unusual to have the police doing inspection on such a day, but because of the nature of the protest, that's why I think they are doing just that. So as you are viewing, just know I'm breaking the news that every vehicle that enter Monrovia is being checked, be it private. It is being checked by the Liberia National Police here at the Slipwood Depot. If it is a commercial vehicle, that commercial vehicle is asked that every passenger disembark that vehicle, inspect it, and then walk out of the bridge. Okay, so that's what is happening right here this morning at in our city center, Monrovia. So I'm gonna go back to. Very well.
Which company?
I'm using the LTE optic cable from the telco. Yeah. Money big no? So I'm still on the Gibraltar Bridge, where vehicles are being inspected by the Liberia National Police, and this is a no exception thing. Every car coming to Monrovia, is being inspected by the Liberia National Police. If it is a commercial vehicle, good morning, my dear brother. Yeah, are you a commercial driver or a private driver?
I'm not a commercial driver, I'm a private driver and I'm working there.
Okay, so you're on your way to work today?
Sure, I'm on my way to work.
I see so much realization. They are inspecting the car. What you make of it?
I'm not relaxed, my brother. I'm disturbed.
What's disturbing you?
Because of the kind of atmosphere the security apparatus have created for us.
Can you just say if the atmosphere, what you notice?
They're just embarrassing peaceful citizens.
By what means?
All right? They are putting fear in us. We are going to work. For God's sake, we are peaceful citizens. All right? We are going to work, but we are being harassed one way or the other.
By checking your vehicle, you call it harassment.
I'm coming. The rain is falling and you are ordering people out of the car or in the name of session car. Okay, you said your car, the people are getting wet under the rain.
Given the nature of today, you know this protest I've been long talking about. Don't you think that's why it's still going there? Because it's not a normal thing.
This is not a normal thing. But the point here is, back in the years, people were protesting around here. We never saw this kind of atmosphere. We didn't see this kind of atmosphere. This one is different. I don't really know what's the cause.
So you are worried?
I'm worried. I'm very worried. I'm going at work now. I shouldn't have been on my way to work. I should be home with my family. You understand me? Right now I'm going to work. I'm worried because my family at home. I don't know what may happen. All right?
Yeah, my dear sister, you want to say a point?
They are taking tinted from on vehicles. Okay, thank you. But there are other cars they have exception on. All right? They got other cars that they got exception on.
So you think that is now...
that is complete injustice.
Okay.
Complete injustice. All right? No, he's not. They are not seeing that. The security apparatus are not seeing that. You understand me? They are not seeing that. When other people, they just look at them, they describe them.
Thank you for talking to Global News Network. Okay, so I'm still here at the Gibraltar Bridge and talking to Liberians, getting their response of what is happening on today. Okay, so the rain has started to fall already. Up to date, we have not seen anybody. We have not seen anybody. So the instruction is going on by the Liberia National Police. And this is a police depot and this is the entrance to Monrovia. So every vehicle that comes is being instructed to slow down and there is a checkup process because of today's nature. So like you see this car owner, I've gotten down his car. He's being asked to open the boot of his car. So just to give you the picture of what is happening here. And then the boot of this car is open by the instruction of the police. So there is another detachment of the immigration going on that end. So see, Erica is being checked here. Africa is being checked here. So it's a long queue. It's a long queue on the Gibraltar Bridge. So you know, it's a long queue because this exercise has to do with a car being parked. If the car has a boot, the boot is being checked. If the car is tinted, the car should be untinted before leaving the police checkpoint on this Zone 7. Okay, so I'm still here. I'm still here at the Gibraltar Bridge just to give you an insight of what is happening so you know it. You've been in traffic since the morning? From where, man? Okay.
From our house, we're going to work.
From your house and you're going to work? Where you make up the inspection by the police today?
No, police, no, I appreciate what they did because the other people that I get different thing in a mind.
Okay.
So I appreciate what the police are doing.
Okay.
Security is very tight.
Okay.
I appreciate your work. That's what you're doing to my brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for talking to Global News Network. So you get Liberian giving the view. It is opposite. Everybody will not be for. But people are appreciating what the police is doing, the inspection, because they want the country to be stable. They want the peace to be maintained. So there are people who are saying, I don't have problem with the inspection. And there are others who are saying, absolutely, what the police is doing, it is not called for. They are delaying us the rain and blah, blah, blah. But whatever it is, we in Monrovia City, there's Global News Network and breaking's happening. Today is June 7th. And if you look in the cloud is very rainy. The cloud is very rainy, and this tells that there will be a serious downpour of rain. But whatever it is, we are into it, and to make sure that we cover what we can cover.
Go, go, go.
Go. I have to get my gadgets off the ring and then I might come back. So still here. And because of the traffic, there is not too much in from the Monrovia belt, but everybody comes to town, or everybody is coming to town. So the traffic is a genuine one, and you see people are abandoning the car they were on or they were riding with, and then you see tons of Liberians who are coming, and the motorbike is stopped right here. It's not going to town. Every car is being inspected, and you see tons of Liberians are walking from across the bridge to come to Monrovia. Okay? So you see tons of Liberians. Everybody who come into town. Just so you know, Monrovia is a kind of a city. Liberia, the capital Monrovia, is a city where everybody come to. Okay? Okay. So you see hundreds of persons who are coming to town either for school purpose, either for job or business, are walking and coming to town. And there's the Gibraltar Bridge, the bridge that connects the Bourgeois Island, the Pinsville, Gardnersville area, and every other community across Monrovia and its environs. This is the bridge that connects you to Monrovia, and you see tons of persons are walking, either coming for business purpose, coming for job, and then just before our camera screen, you're seeing everybody. So the cars are not coming any longer. There is a stop of the traffic somewhere in the Vata, I'm told. So people are disembarking the car and walking coming to town. Okay? People are disembarking the car and walking coming to town. So you see hundreds of persons, so to say, because Monrovia is a city that everything about Liberia is happening into. So we got people walking, and then it's crazy that the traffic is not moving. There's no more vehicle coming to Monrovia. Probably there is a stock of the traffic over there. So now you have people walking and coming to Monrovia. It's just unusual because today is June 7th. The most publicized safety state protest is today. So people just walking through, making their ways through from to town, either from Gardnersville, either from the Bourgeois Island, Douala, Simple Bay, Broadville, and you just name all of the community that is falling behind this side. But we're right here on the Gibraltar Bridge. Good morning.
Yeah, morning. Morning. Oh,
Yeah.
before there.
So it's just so unusual. Okay? In the morning you have people coming to Monrovia City to commute business, to attend jobs, to attend schools, and every other thing about Liberia happening right now, city center. And today is just another day that people have to disembark the car and they are walking to cross the bridge. And this reminds me years back when United Nations took over, when people was crossing from Monrovia to the other side. It is just what the memory is like today.
Yeah. What make us? Yeah.
You are right on my camera. Just tell me why you make us walking today. I'm fine. So Liberian, yeah. How you doing? What made a high inside the fire?
Because government said today is working day. And when we come in, the people putting stuff to us to get up in the vehicle. You see the vehicle left behind, the vehicles are going. Again, we are going to work. Now our rights been denied.
We are going to work. Don't take off. We are going to work.
We are going to work. Nothing wrong.
I'm not saying you're part of the protest.
Nothing wrong with the country.
Okay.
We are working peacefully.
Okay.
I'm scared of my horse.
Okay.
As I mean, I'm not against the protest because it's our right to have to do our protest.
Okay.
But what is going on now? All of you is passing. I saw some government buses. People leaving the car. They are not putting them down. They leaving the car to pass. But when we in Caribbean, going to where they are already now, the government said that there will be nothing. Everybody should be happy to go to work. Students should go to school. Various businesses must be open. But now, as I seen, the car was in, the people put her down. They put her down, then other car, people living inside to go. So really, we are...
You feel unsatisfied on that note?
As for me, I don't satisfy. Okay. Because you can't choose all the people to leave the car to park, then other people stop down to walk and go. Okay. Then you are showing differences to us that other people that are going, they are real citizens for the country. Someone that are coming down, you not trust us, we are not citizens.
Thank you so much. I get your point right there. You're talking to Global News Network. I got this lady who wants to express something.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Thank you.
I'm Sui Vani from Beverly Hills, Banjo.
Okay.
I'm heading for the protest.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm not very normal. I'm a pregnant woman.
I see you pregnant.
Yes, but I'm proceeding for the protest because our health system is very bad.
Okay.
And for now, maternal mortality rate have increased. And when you go to the rural areas, there is no drugs. People use lights. So we want to ask our president to look into that matter.
Okay.
Again, the justice system is very, very bad.
Okay.
For the past 7 months, people go with their cases and they are not adhered to. So I want for him to also look into that matter.
Okay.
The third on the issue is the poor sanitary condition in our country. They're causing a lot of health hazard for community dwellers and people that are living in the community. Those things can scare investors away. So I want for my president to look into that. So I'm going for that protest.
Let's look at your condition. You're pregnant. Do you think it's unsafe for you?
Yes, like for instance, there is a Proverbs in the Bible. There was 4 lepers at the gate of Samaria. And they said if we live here, we die. If we go to where the problem is, we will also die. So
let's just stay here.
So
you are racing because you are so grieved and you want the government.
Pregnant women that are less privileged, that will not be able to come, but they are facing dying conditions. So for that reason, I'm going for that protest.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. And you say
we are down in the protest morning. We all went to work. They told us to come to work. We agree, right?
Yeah.
We got to the fight and they put the holiday. Oh my torso.
I'm walking, and my boss fighting me. That's all I know. I'm walking, so I'm going home.
To work.
Liberians are sharing the view with us here, Global News Network. Tons of Liberians, foreign nationals are walking and crossing the Gibraltar Bridge. This morning is June 7 in Monrovia City. My name is Daniel Brooklyn, and I'm bringing you the actuality. I'm bringing you what is happening here in Monrovia. People are walking to crossing the Gibraltar Bridge that connects Monrovia and its environs. So I'm right here, and the atmosphere on this bridge today reminds me during our war days, and we're not going to go there again. We're not going to go there anymore. Okay, so you following us up? We're right here. So I'm heading to the point of the bridge where I'm told there is a stock traffic where passengers on board are asked to come down. As you can see, numbers of persons are walking, including state security. Okay. Good morning. Yeah. So the people who are disembarking the commercial vehicles are not just ordinary pedestrians, but as well as state security. Because our camera just captured a member of our state security who is also walking. And I see a group of young guys. Gentlemen, good morning. Yeah, welcome to Global News Network. Yeah, and then we are following up today. Is there anything you want to share with the world that is happening in Liberia today? In the screens, we see a number of persons walking along the Gibraltar Bridge. Yeah, so you can just create an excuse. Anybody who wants to talk to me could just come forward.
My man,
Okay. Oh, you're heading for the protest? Okay, gentlemen. So the group of guys is heading for the protest. So we stay here on the Gibraltar Bridge. I see a lot of persons walking to cross the bridge to Monrovia. It's a long stretch bridge if you don't know, if you ever been to Monrovia. you know that this bridge is a long stretch one, and people are walking in a number. Good morning. And people are walking in a number to making their way either to the business area, to their jobs, to their school, and some of the numbers are hailing for the protest as well. And Global News is firing up, and we're here this morning. So I'm taking the tour down to the end of the bridge where I'm told the traffic is stopped, that is resulting to people walking to get into Monrovia. My camera, I've just catch up with an employee, okay? My man, good morning. Welcome to Global News Network.
Good morning, my brother. Good morning.
This most publicized June 7 is here today. What's your own take? I see you walking. Why you not in car?
Yeah, this morning I'm kind of a little bit impressed. I see the security system well intact, and I must admit the security system is working. It's working harder. Why other people are committed to town, you know, by the means of working. But we are grateful to God that things are under control for now.
Okay. So where are you heading to right now?
I'm heading to job this morning. As you can see, I'm heading to job. But the cars are under scrutiny this morning by the national security. So we are trying to walk the town to get taxi, to take taxi from Russia to go to get to my place.
Number of persons are complaining of the exercise being applied by the Liberia National Police. What's your own take?
For me, I think it's prudent. Liberia has suffered a lot. We need a stringent method to be put into place to ensure that the peace of this country be maintained.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing with us your views.
You're welcome, brother.
Okay. Okay, so I'm engaging the Gabriel Tucker Bridge, and more of Liberians are walking to attending business activities, school, and a job, and you name it. So it is just a strange movement, as you are aware. This is the most publicized civil state protest today. So the inspection thing is different. People are disembarking the car. Thank you. And making their way. So you got foreign nationals, you got Liberians, you got state security, you got students, you got business people who are all involved with the walking process. And then I see this brother right here in the Save the State side. Welcome.
Welcome, brother. Welcome. Good morning.
So you are heading for the protest side?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, from which community, sir?
Oh, I'm from the Southern Creek community in Monrovia.
Okay. So tell us, what's the...
My name is J. Franklin Kuman.
Okay. Mr. Kuman, so what's your own perspective? We saw that the petition has a lot of count, but what's your own pressing issue you want the government to address?
Oh, my personal issue I want the government to address is that they live by their promises.
To living up to the promises, that's your own thing?
Yeah, to live for. I voted for the government.
Okay.
What the government told me they were going to do for me and for the entire country, they are not doing it. Yes. On the contrary. So I'm not taking the government from power. I'm not protesting that the government should do the right thing. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You have to share the goods with us.
Okay. Thank you so much. Hope you play by the order of the police today.
No, police, they are very calm. Nobody ask any question.
Okay.
Yeah. Police, they are working, they are doing their work.
Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Okay, and I see the other brother standing back. Welcome to Global News Network.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay, say your name to us and share what the issue is.
My name is Perry Ross, and I'm prepared to, as you can see, going for the protest.
Okay. Why are you not in your shirt?
No, I was told that you can wear any clothes and go for the protest.
Okay.
The most important thing is that you must be present.
Okay.
To show the Liberian people, to show the president that he's not proceeding well. He must change the way he's proceeding.
Okay.
And he must listen to us as a protester because we elected him. We are his citizens.
Let's put it in the Liberian way. We are told in Liberia when there is a heavy downpour of rain, it distorts event, it creates a poor turnout to general event across Liberia. Do you foresee something of that nature today?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The process, the condition that we are facing in this country now, rain cannot stop us. Heavy rain cannot stop us. The condition, people are dying from sicknesses, not just in the hospital. People are sick. no care. You know what I'm saying? No investors, no job for the young people. The criminal rate, the just Alec, is
somebody will say the out of the count is significant, but this government is just too young to handle everything that you are wanting the government to execute.
At the beginning, everything is where you start it from. If you don't start it good, you will not end good. So since the beginning, and you say it's young, we must start it from here now. We must start the goodness from here now. Not to proceed badly and wrongly. We have a lot of bad people in government. They say how condone their acts. Okay. So we protesting. This is our first protest. And saying that can't be other president, we have to listen to us. Okay. You shouldn't be fooled by any food to say he don't listen to us. We are not opposition, we are Liberians. And he will listen to us. Thank you very much. I'm on my way.
Okay, thank you so much. Sharing your thoughts with us. There's another Liberian here who wants to share your thoughts. Welcome to Global News Network.
Thank you very much. I'm the chairman of the Liberian Track Cycle and Motorcycle Association.
So you come from the sporting aspect?
Yes.
Okay, are you part of the protest as well today?
Yes, I'm part of the protest.
And why are you part of the protest?
I'm part of the protest because the motorcyclists and the Liberian Track Cycle Union, we elected this government. We elected this government. 65% of our members elected this government. We fell into ourselves that just we are for a swamp community. We come to deliver to the Liberian people. So we encourage our members in the union to vote CDC. And we voted CDC, just we have first of all, the first thank you he gave us to kill one of our members in real life. The government to kill one of our members in real life. The second thank you was for us for track cycles to not pass on the Gable Tucker Bridge. The third thank you was,
somebody would say the issue of the restriction on the track cycle was put into perspective with the past administration, not this one.
No, I disagree.
So this government imposed that motorcycles should not hit Monrovia City.
Yeah, tricycles should not pass on Gable Tucker Bridge. And
but they are using the other bridge. What's wrong with that?
No, that's a violation.
A violation of the right.
We pay a road tax fund.
Okay.
Each gallon we buy, the government own a 30 cents.
Okay.
Besides that, we pay a tax. We register to this government. We are capable of flying all over.
So what's your major plan to the government?
My major plan is, as I was saying, and you cut me off, the government gave our third thank you was to steal the 16 billion. The fourth thank you was for Nathaniel Petrie and Samuel Twe with other government officials, including the president, to join with this guy then to steal our 25 million.
With all of that, what's your most priority you want this government to do as you protest today?
Okay, as I protest today, I want for the government to listen to our plight. I want for the government to listen to our plight because the Constitution says at all times. So if even enough to he listen, we will keep out on the street because the Constitution gave all right that at all times. Okay, as long it will be peaceful.
What do you make of the police collaboration today?
The police are intimidated already.
You are feeling intimidated?
Yes.
By what means can you describe your intimidation from the police?
Yesterday, the police walking carry when you call them armed robber on the side, walking carry one gun, walking even respond. Yesterday, they had guns, a long weapon. They were patrolling all over the city, and that's an intimidation. But we're not being intimidated because the Constitution gave us this right, and this is our right. And based on that, I feel that we are succeeded. I feel we are succeeded because the government has shut down.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much. The government has shut down Global News Network in Liberia, Monrovia, and I'm on the Gable Tucker Bridge. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. My name is Christopher Tyler, and I feel that this protest...
Are you hailing for the protest,
No,
Christopher?
I'm not part of the protest.
Okay.
I'm a Liberian, and I'm against the protest.
Okay, why are you against the protest?
Because the protest is, those that you saw in the protest or those that want to protest, they are all failure opposition. They are not the citizens, they are not ordinary people. That are the marketeers or the civil servant or the student or common Liberian. They are not common Liberian, they are all politicians that have been failed during the past time. So now they are saying that they want to save the state. Where are they? Where are the faces of the protesters?
Somebody will say your response attribute to your commitment to the Coalition for Democratic Change.
No, I'm supporting Liberia, I'm not supporting the coalition for democratic change. I'm supporting Liberia. I am a Liberian citizen and I have the right to say what I want to say.
Okay.
And I feel that these people I want to jeopardize the peace that we are enjoying for the past years. You know.
Okay. So your view is that in general you support the government action, you are against the protest, and you don't want it to go the way it's going.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for sharing your point with us. Global News Network Liberia, and we're here on the Gabriel Stocker Bridge. This is a young guy. Good morning to Global News.
Good morning.
Say your name to us.
My name is Flan Smith.
Are you hailing for the protest as well, Mr. Smith?
No, I'm hailing to work.
Oh, you're hailing to work. Why you're not supporting the protest? Liberia is so high, everybody is saying that the US is skyrocketing. Why are you not protesting?
My brother, why should we protest?
Okay.
Protest is not a solution.
What's the solution, somebody will ask?
The solution is to project the government.
Okay.
This is a global problem. I have my daughter in Ghana. They has the same problem. Even in Nigeria, in West Africa, I think you and I know how the bigger economy. The exchange rate is 300 plus naira. So it's not strange.
Okay.
Liberia as a country, if you compare the petrol price in Nigeria that produces petrol, you know that, to that of Liberia. Liberia is far better than what is falling in Nigeria. Now, red near things, also the same problem. So what we need to do as a Liberian, what we did today, again, no friction, it kill the economy, it harm ourselves. Those that are calling for the protests, the rest, Bena Yuri and the other rest of the people, are they calling for protests in the interest of you and I? What were them when they were interior government? We had Captain Mamu, who now is senator. You had Sanu Johnson, who were making reckless statement against a clergyman. Today, the man is on the ground. Why are these people now protesting? You have a government that just came to power less than 1 year, 6 months. Now, when
so to say, your faith is that the CDC-led government can deliver to the Liberian people, but just need additional time.
When Barack Obama's when in the chair in the great United States, Barack Obama, it takes 3 years for him to build the economy. I think you can make a research.
Yeah.
The great United States that
so they should give just at least 3 years before they can save the state.
About partisan.
Thank you so much for sharing with us, Global News Network Liberia, and I'm on the street of Monrovia, specifically the Gabriel Stocker, where tons of Liberians are walking to attend business, to attend school and their job. Let me talk to this young man. Welcome to Global News Network Liberia.
Thank you very much. My name is Chokon College and I reside in Ghana, to be precise, in Chocolate City.
Okay, Chokon, are you hailing for the protest?
No, I'm not part of the protest.
Why are you not part of the protest?
Because I'm a peaceful citizen in Liberia.
So the people who protest are not peaceful?
And you can see, because some of them, they are now waiting to find dialogue. So for that reason, I'm claiming that they are not peaceful.
Okay. Yeah. What's your own fate of this government?
Oh, the fate of the government, first of all, I commend this government. If I can tell you now, this government is the only government ever since 1847 have been peaceful and up to now and stay peaceful.
Okay. Thank you so much, Chokon, for sharing with us. And there's this other young brother right there. Good morning. Are you heading for the protest?
No, really. I'm going to, instead of the protest, we are there to protect.
Okay.
Yeah, we are there to protect.
In what way are you protecting? Are you a state security?
No, we are protecting the peacefulness of our country by being civil.
Okay.
We are citizens of Liberia. We believe that it is a good way to approach issue than for you to use the issue of a protest.
Okay.
Issue of protest now brought no food to our table. So, by the way of introduction, I'm about critical more of District 13. I work with the capital building.
Okay.
However, Liberia is the one country that we have. We believe that our brother have a point. The point should be raised with a genuine reason. They were told to meet the president several times and that of the international people to present their petition. Is there where when you present petition and recommendation, you wait for a response. If they fail to respond to your petition and recommendation, then you turn it into protest. But here is, up to today, there are questions about why are some of the things listed in their accounts, because there are so many speculation. We're saying that These people are not in the favor of the citizenry of Liberia. We are saying that these people are all anti to the democratic principle of our country. As you can see, we look at Liberia yesterday. Since we know Liberia to be Liberia, today we find out the University of Liberia has been declared free. You can go.
Somebody will say your own perspective of this government, you work for the government, so you have to say the best of the things to the government. Let's look at it from another cycle. I talked to a pregnant woman who says she's out for the protest today because of the marginalization, the challenges in the health sector and all of that. Taking you outside government, do you see any more challenge?
First of all, before you talk about challenges, you must talk about the progress. You cannot talk about the challenges and leave the progress out. These are things that I'm trying to talk. The issue about education is a vital issue that we should talk about in the country. Most of our press, our press people, our journalists, they don't go towards the issue about the education sector. Today, you can be a high school student, go to school without worrying about paying your wax fee. The government says it's free. Today, the University of Liberia is no more mommy water because of school fee. It's no more mommy water. The issue about mommy water has been cancelled because of school fee at the University of Liberia. Today, when you go to the market women, you will find out today there's a new money and market that was dedicated.
Okay,
when
thank you. You can just name
this government, the progress of the government is so much that one cannot take an hour to name. So we can say to our people, you can go and protest, you can go and assemble, but it should be peaceful. Because the Constitution gave you the right to protest, the Constitution gave me the right to move around. And if you do anything that will jeopardize the peace of the country, the security will add on you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And let me hear from this one quickly.
I appreciate you taking your time interviewing Liberian people, and I would like to commend you for your tireless work.
Are you hailing for the protest?
I'm hailing for the protest. I'm hailing with number of people, but the matter you we, the security control, their security activity on the Bushwa Island, it has instilled fear in the petrol Liberian to go exercise a franchise to the international community.
Was he intimidated by the police or the security in general?
The posture is intimidation. The way you ask.
What's the intimidation? If you are asked, please get down and identify yourself.
First, it has not taken place in Liberia ever. This is the first of a kind. Liberia held to exercise a franchise.
The government has committed herself to instill peace and make sure that rule of law is upheld.
It is completely intimidation. We call it intimidation.
Thank you so much.
It is not a way in which they shall conducting the way in which to act the citizens. The citizens are going out of the exercise the franchise. The poor administrator way in which the government proceed.
Thank you so much, my dear brother.
Your pleasure.
Global News Network. I'm on the Gabriel Tucker Bridge in Monrovia, and I'm talking to Liberians who are making their way by the Gabriel Tucker Bridge, walking to hit Monrovia City, either by doing carry on the regular business. Some are attending to the protest, some are going to school and to job. So we're right there. I'm still on the Gabriel Tucker Bridge. I try to hit the end of the bridge to see what is happening there, what it looks like with the inspection, where you have more people walking to crossing up to Monrovia. Hello? Hello? So that's the city of Monrovia right here. So the flux of Liberians that is walking towards central Monrovia from the Vatan. Vatan is a commercial hub of Monrovia. It's adjacent to the city center. And you see tons of Liberians are crossing because of...
the president made they get a new uniform. Currently now, huh? Because ever since they been wearing all uniform, because the protest they are getting a new uniform, they are well equipped. I think it is good for them to have protests.
So are you going for the protest?
I'm going for the protest. I have reasons why I'm going for the protest.
With all of your reasons, what's your top priority?
For me, I need good governance.
Good governance.
Yeah. Respect of the Constitution, the organic law, have been violated several times by the president.
Okay.
And the second one is selective justice. Just as when it comes, I want for the president to come down, at least let him redirect his direction, his thinking.
Thank you so much, my dear brother.
Okay.
Liberians expressing their views to Global News Network here in Vatan. And Liberians talking to us today. And people are walking, and I see stores are all closed here in the Vatan, as you may be aware. If you have ever been to Monrovia, like I am in Monrovia right now, you know that the Vatan area, stores are places where people come and shop. So you see, there are some businesses that are totally shut down because of this publicized June 7th. So the whole Vatan, there's no business activity, and the people are walking in the number. It reminds me of the displaced days in Liberia. You know, the situation is just it's just kind of a strange. Okay, there are calm some places, and the reflection of people speaks that nothing is happening. But the reality is that everything that is happening is absolutely strange. So you see, people are walking in the number that they have never done before. This is just so strange, just so strange. But I'm in Monrovia, I'm in Vatan. This is Global News Network Liberia. So you see, most of the stores are open halfway. Most of the stores are open halfway, and some of them are totally closed, and I think observing what the day will tend to be like. So our national police are doing inspection of vehicles and is applying to every vehicle that is tinted except for factory use or factory tinted to remove the tinted before hitting central Monrovia. So if you look on the ground, you see that a lot of tinted stuff because the police are instructing the cars carrying tinted be untinted before hitting Monrovia. So like this is one of the businesses here in Vatan, and as you can see there on our television screen, it's open halfway. So that is just as for other places. United Motor as well is also halfway open. So it's just a different scenario right now in the Vatan and in Monrovia. So you see tons of vehicles. All of the vehicles are heading to Monrovia, and with a specific instruction that is causing the traffic jam, and citizens are disembarking these vehicles and walking to crossing the Gilbert-Tucker Bridge so as to either attend to jobs or their businesses. So it's a bit coordinating right here. We do not see much security present, but the citizens are responding and collaborating with the police as the instruction is given. So bulk of the businesses here in the Vatan are totally shut down. Those of the businesses that are open halfway. This is the Liberty Trading Company, a business that has stayed so long in Liberia, but as you can see, all of the entrances are locked, meaning it is closed to public service today. and bunch of other stores just the same here in Monrovia. So currently I'm in Valta. I'm on YouTube, so yeah. So you see what is happening here. I'm between the cars and I'm in Monrovia. I'm in Valta. And today is the most publicized June 7. The most publicized June 7 is today. Okay, so you see, there is not a regular traffic because of what is happening. You love to talk to us? You got a concern? Do you have a concern? Okay, thank you. So there's just a whole huge lineup right here. So currently I have just changed position but still in Monrovia City. Please be aware that this is a Global News Network Liberia. So yeah, it's Broad Street, folks.
was struggling in this country, and today will certainly not be the end. It is my understanding that some of our people will start from coming from West Point, from Bonafide, those who are coming in buses will stop. Miles and hours to be here. When the Cecilio join us, we cannot guarantee you that they're going to leave because of the security of the office today. Our Constitution guarantees the right to ask the government to work in your interests. Government needs to be effective. Government needs to be efficient. So I'm here today on behalf of the Social Democrats in the progressive community in our country to ensure that sexual and gender-based violence stop in Liberia. I'm here to ask for the coming of the War and Economic Crimes Court. There's several concerns in the international community in Liberia in recent times. I've asked 2 questions, and today I want to repeat them by asking the leaders of the religious communities, the Pope of the Roman Catholic Church, the leaders of the Islamic community and other religions of the world, under what principle of law should 250,000 law people be taken from impunity? Under what principle of law should a people be displaced in their own country? What government is it that should have its foreign policy as begging or its national policy as stealing?
Today we are today. And today we are here today. And we pray today. If God doesn't get enough from our work, then we will have our people is free. But if that's not doing that, then we don't come out of it. You say go on to go. So tell everyone today in the capital, there's a lot of things that don't recognize it.
I want to introduce to you today Professor Alain Tokpa.
You have the government of Liberia. Firstly, Liberia is a unitary state with a Republican form of government. A Republican form of government is segmented into 3 branches. The first branch of government is the legislature. The second branch is the executive. The third branch is the judiciary. We are all at fault. As much as some of us have advised the speaker, some of us have advised the president pro tempore, some of us took position in plenary, some of us had the opportunity to speak to President Weah himself, and all that we did fell on deaf ears. Institutionally, we must be part of the problem. We must accept the blame. So the 3 branches of this government performed decimally. I said on your station yesterday, I stand by that. All of us as institutions, as much as some of us within the institution have played our part, institutionally, all of the 3 branches of government performed decimally.
What's the way?
The recommendation is the legislature, the first branch of this government, must go to work, put its house in order, become a unified body, so that we are ready to say no to the executive branch of government headed by the president. It is us. The president of this country report to the people of Liberia through us as deputies of the people.
What gave you the enthusiasm coming to the Capitol building?
My people my people since 2005 determined that I should have come to represent them. I had a different thought, and so I gave them somebody else. Following the demise of their people, they repeated the call, and so I had no choice but to come. And let me tell you this, I find myself in the right place but the wrong time.
Thank you. Meaning?
I find myself in the right place but the wrong time. What do I mean? I know I have all of the credentials, I have the passion, and I have everything it requires for me to represent my people. But I'm doing so under a different kind of government, a government I never expected would have existed. A government, this is the second government elected with the percentage they got. In 2007, Charles Taylor was elected 89%. This president was elected 62%. Why will we be where we are in 1.5 years? Why? Totally disappointed. And not only me, but the 83,000 people I represent in my district are disappointed.
Why if the
people all over Canada are disappointed. The people of Liberia are disappointed.
Why if
the youth of this country is disappointed.
Why if the
women of this country are disappointed.
Why if the government don't adhere to your petition?
It's not my petition.
I'm talking
it is the people of
Liberia.
If the people of Liberia petition, I represent the people of Liberia where I stand.
And that's why I'm speaking generality.
If they don't adhere to it, if they don't, Article 1 of our Constitution says, and I quote, all powers are inherent in the people.
How are you going to use the power?
That's the first sentence. The second sentence says, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go further beyond that. But what I do know is that this is a serious business. President Weah and his government, particularly the executive branch of government, my colleagues.
Global News Network here at the Capitol building where protesters have gathered to give in, press continue, to give in their petition to the Honorable House of Representatives and the Liberia Senate. As you may be aware, is the well publicized June 7th protest. It's another year today. Hundreds of Liberians have come out in a number to exercise the franchise to say out to the government what they are not satisfied with, and we are here to bring it the analysis. We have been able, our camera was able to cut up with the Heaven Costa, the talk show host, who proposed this entire thing. It all got started from him on his radio sometime in April, and I was also able to have talked to Senator Sandon Johnson of Drummond County, and Ben Ayure of the ALP, the All Liberian Party. Till now, I have not seen Abraham Darius DeLong, the muscle rider candidate on the pending by-elections. I have not set my eyes on Mo Ali, but I was able to see the Super President Carlos and Mountain Cully as well of the Economic Freedom Factor. So it has just been a whole package of things, and people have been doing what they could do right here. But we still following up. We're waiting when the petition will officially be presented to whoever going to receive on behalf of the president, and that could just be the debut of what we will be waiting for here. But currently I'm at the Capitol building. You see in my back, you still see protesters, you see state security doing everything possible to put in place the safety measure that is needed to get in this process handled peacefully. Earlier on, we were out there in the street of Monrovia. We were in the Valentine area and other surrounding parts of Monrovia. Now we are here at the Capitol where the real thing is happening, where the numbers of people are, and everything is being very collaborative here. The citizens respond, the protesters respond, told the security apparatus as well. It's a done security operation, so you know. So it has just been moving smoothly to where we are right now, given some just a jibbit 4 minutes up to 1 o'clock, and we're still here, and we are expecting a huge turnout. Still, I talked to Senator Johnson if his expectation is the crowd that he sees here, and he told me no, they are expecting more people to come. We yet to see Danieln, our camera have not captured him. Probably he's coming with another number of people. So between the hour to the petition time, we're still looking forward to see if the number adds up or if the numbers drop. Earlier on today we had a kind of a rainy weather, but now as I speak the sun is summer and everything is hot around here, so probably it might create a tiredness for people. Probably the numbers must drop or the number might increase by the time other supporters of this protest starts to show up. But we are told that they might be delivering the petition at 3 o'clock, and we wait to see that. But still here at the grounds of the Capitol building, this is Daniel Brooklyn, Global News Network, Liberia. Until then, keep following us on our webpage, www.globalnews.com or dnnliberia.com. And yes, still you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow me, Daniel Brooklyn, on YouTube. We're not Facebooking today, but we are going there to you. So log on our website and you follow everything that is happening. But we stay here at the Capitol grounds. Thank you so much.
You are here to speak for your rights to jobs, your rights to education, your rights to good health care. These are all things our country owes you. We are here today to peacefully protest for our government to tell them we are not happy with their performance. And we want them to do better for the Liberian people. I want to thank you for doing this peacefully. Thank you. I want you to repeat after me before I give it the mic. You ready? Yeah. Say, I believe in myself. I believe in Liberia. I believe we deserve a better Liberia. I believe if we work hard, if we protest peacefully, we can have a better Liberia. Thank you very much and God bless you. Put your hands together for the political leader of the ANC. Put your hands together for the political leader of the ANC. Like I told you.
I would like to say bravo to the joint security. You guys have done well. You guys have proven to the Liberian people that you can preserve the peace of this nation. And we told the Liberian people that the LMP is going to another level. The LMP will never ever refer to the day that we will start to clamp down on people, beat our citizens, or because they came to protest, we are there in jail. Pass that stage.
Yes, thank you very much.
I don't say the past president, but I'm
Yeah. What happened to mine? You have to download.
Peace, peace, peace. If you will write a note and sign, say, I'm your president, I have received your petition. Get that before you. We demand that.
Because 90% of the press on this side, so when you face on our side and read. If we can only face him on the because my judge is on this side.
One acknowledgement. Okay, fine. Ali. Yeah, we were waiting until we have okay. We need to get more Ali. Okay, listen. That's how we go get more Ali.
Walker.
Okay, so the jolly I get one chance. I will try to make my way there. So let's go get it. Fine, let's go, gentlemen. We're going for the petition. Let's go. Open up.
It's Henry Costa. Sign the Dustin.
Stop for your hand like this. Everybody stop for their hand around the people. You're just judging that. Amba, that way to the. No, we cannot. And when it's done, for all that time. Y'all want to hit it? Y'all hit Sako right there. Somebody got to go make the announcement on the stage. If I go, it will be booked the other. So we got to find somebody else to go. Okay, you know what happened? Go there and tell we want all the leaders here. Larry talk about all the leaders here cleaning the soup. All of them. Let me go and make that. Yeah, please. Next time the council go. More is in the trunk. We need 3 years. Hey, that's all.
So, Costa, how pleased are you today?
Very pleased. Right. The size of the crowd, and more importantly, by the conduct of the crowd, the peaceful conduct. That is what we want to do. We have that today. The government was trying to vilify us before we even protested, you know, and that was pretty much unfair. So I'm very glad, and I assure you, these people here, they will remain peaceful. What even gladdens my heart, even more, is the fact that we've made the Bloomberg News, we've made the Washington Post, we've made Reuters, we've made CNN, we've made the New York Times, we've made Sky News, we've made every major international news. That is fantastic. And I like the way the stories have been written, that the people are protesting because of economic hardship and massive corruption. So I like the way the story has been told, the people's story. Well, we can only blame it on the incompetent economic management team of the president. On their watch, things have worsened. We don't need to argue, the numbers don't lie. The prices have spiraled out of control and people are catching hell. And the president does not seem to get it. So that's why we came here today. We haven't come here because we want him to step down. We've come here to ask him to take solid action so that we can get relief for our people and prosecute Samuel Twe and Nathaniel Petre for the map. We already don't have money. We cannot afford squandering the little we have. And we want the president himself to publish his assets. We want to know where he got the millions from to build all the properties he has accumulated, where people are suffering in this country. It is unacceptable, and we want an end to that. And we want to know how much he has.
So what happened if the demands are not met?
We will never stop protesting. Dr. Martin Luther King led 8 peaceful protests. Mahatma Gandhi led many protests. Nelson Mandela led many protests. Change does not come easily. Freedom is not free. We will not stop until Georgia delivers on our demands. If Georgia fails, we will escalate to another level.
Why
and that level will be Georgia step down.
Why are priorities given your counts?
Yes, the vice president declined.
Why do you think is the reason?
We don't care. All we know is that we have a high-power delegation here, designated by the president to receive our petition. This is what is accomplished when the people hold together. This is what I've been preaching for years. This is what I believe in. People power. When we stand together, we can accomplish what an individual cannot accomplish. I'm so proud today. So proud today. What decision? It was not part of our decision. They decided to designate her. It was not our place to determine or decide who comes to receive our petition. It was they who decided that.
So what do you make of the decision of PUL having a memorandum of understanding with the National Police of stopping some journalists of Italy from us today?
I don't know about that. That's new to me.
Given the number of staff, why are your priorities? The network as well. We've been facing some difficulties.
That's dictatorship.
Okay.
This is what happens in North Korea. This is what happens in China. When you have an imperial dictatorial president in power, you're blocking people's freedom of expression. It's a fundamental constitutional human right. This man is turning into the dictator that I warned you all during the elections he would become. The next time, they will be telling you what to eat, what not to eat, what to wear, what not to wear, if we don't rise up. This is not about us alone, it's about all of us. Thank you. Thank
Danieln is also here present. It's not easy, but we managed to finish the system.
No, we're not open the gate. We'll let them stand right here. We'll keep the gate closed. Let them see that. We'll clear the place. Let people watch it. We can't do so open business. We're going to end it prosperity.
Carlos DeLong, Henry Costa, Senator Sandro Johnson.
Don't go behind him, man.
Yes, but by the government of Liberia, we have demonstrated that we can be peaceful and orderly.
Danieln, you going to the senatorial election, there's a message happening in Liberia, people.
Is that a question?
Yes.
No answer for that.
Okay.
Today is June 7th. It's about Liberians presenting their grievances to the government for redress.
Okay, Honorable Danieln, you talk about grievances. Now, one of the medium of us giving our grievances is through the internet, and they were shut down. What do you make of this as well?
They just cowardice, accepting that on part of the government. The government has done everything to honor man June 7th. All the ending day, this government point to all the negative things. Brandishing weapons, arming former killers, and bringing all the stuff. Excuse me, please.
Answer you. Let me answer his question.
That's when they plenty of people there.
Honorable, now you're in the compound of the Capitol building. If this petition is not received.
The IG.
Go.
Where they are going to deliver that petition.
From the government angle,
That's it right here.
Come
We'll bring it for right here.
give US come to the petition, but they brought the security.
What do you mean?
It's almost there.
The police are law enforcers. We allow them to sue the petition.
No, not the police. They got official officers. Don't worry about that. Police are law enforcement. But we want our people to see. No, when we open up, understand that they will be able to see between us. They will be on that side. You will. Oh, we agree on that. Yeah, all right. Okay, gentlemen. Because listen, what the purpose to see. Hey, y'all want to see that?
Gentlemen will be on one side. Get on one side.
Senator, you organize them, so you're not afraid of them. We understand, but let's make this happen. Let's make this happen. Let's present this thing. We can't gather here and not present it.
I want to know who's going to receive it from us today.
You in the back, go outside the back. Go outside the
and be able to get a shot. Come
I just beating to you. That is just so bad. We want the people to be able to see from all that all. They will demand we go in the crowd and you will not have nothing. We're begging you, please. Say that. The profile.
Council of State Executives to presenting their petition.
peaceful process. We want justice. 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 We want justice.
That's Raymond Page, the chairman of the opposition United Party, just came. That's Raymond Page.
The mindset of Liberians have now changed. You serve as one person that helped to curb violence in previous years. Now you head up police. How can you rate this kind of turnout and yet still just known full of bad incidents?
Well, it's good that both parties agree to a non-violent approach, and we have a commitment both the police and the Council of Patriot sincere to the agreement, and I think this is what they're doing for.
Is the mindset of Liberians changing now?
Well, I cannot speak for the Liberians and I cannot think for the Liberians. The decision is there to deliver.
A lot of people had a bit of skepticism when the police and the joint security paraded the streets yesterday with lethal and non-lethal weapons. What can you say about that? What was the intent of it?
Well, look, the incident about this experiment was on the Facebook for almost 2 months, and we are all aware about the booming threat of terrorism in the South region. Monrovia is no exception because the recent terrorist act in the South region was in Burkina Faso and Liberia. So, I mean, looking at all of those trends in the South region, we try to be proactive, as to send a message out there that any would-be terrorists that want to come in the gallery to disrupt or to put fear into our people who are ready to combat such threats.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
That's Raymond Pay, the chairman of the opposition Unity Party, just him. That's Raymond Pay. So that's the numbers here, people. That's the numbers we are seeing here. What's up?
Let me just tell you something. Let me hear have to vote for president. Our right
Please show them they are well neutral today. No for protest. Good. From here,
Yes.
The money that the woman leaves, what the money does Ellie leave?
It's
a high school.
It's a high school. It's a high school. My friend I get the money, so now I'm dropped down. Now I'm paying back already.
Il came on a 3 job, il came on somebody came on this money. They going to end.
show that our citizens have their right to school, to peacefully transport from one area to another area of their own destination as per their own decision. So we challenge all Liberians across this nation, all of my balls, all of this microphone, to ensure that they have their right to peacefully assemble and protest their government. It is a constitutional right enshrined in Article 17. We also the right of citizens as a universal right to peacefully associate and disassociate. So
how do you say that this is opposite to the argument they put in the Inspector General previously stated that those that are protesting today and those that are trying through the President's Street of Monrovia, they are freedom going to be searched?
No, as I said, it's the right of the police to preserve and maintain the peace. In that direction, there will be so many strategies that will be deployed. One, such peaceful search that will be done in a more responsible manner, where you as a driver will be asked to park a car and search your car in a more responsible manner to protect your dignity. And at the same time, the police in no way should stop anybody from touring the street from one angle to another angle. But in terms of maintaining the peace, it's the obligation of the police also to guide the stage of transportation. So our protesters gathered today on this unique platform. We believe that there have been identified locations where they will stage their protest and communicate their protest.
Yes, sir. So far, it's almost May Day since the protest started. The way as they have been peaceful. What are the optimism?
I believe that the part will be very peaceful, the part will be another historical process. Remember in September, Kukuban established and launched a unique protest, first in the history of Liberia, to have a peaceful protest. And after the Alliance for Justice in the conflict, and I was serving as Secretary General of Kenya. So this time, we have passed because it's for the Constitution. We understand that four leading opposition parties that unique platform for the protest. ANC, we land at UP, we land at ALP, and also LP. So, holding everything constant, it is our political obligation as stakeholders, be it for the media, be it for the police, for us the protest, and Liberians who are supporting, for not supporting the protest, to conduct our activities in a more peaceful manner.
What's the view that today's social media site has been locked down by the government, making it difficult for people to access online social media sites? Do you think it is right?
I noticed that process. I noticed that it's difficult to access on Facebook and other social media platforms. And it's unfortunate. We do not want any form of media censorship. We do not want that. But whenever it comes to the government go out to say they have to technical problem. So we end up to be a win-win situation. But we call on the government to institute all necessary measures that the rights of the citizens should be preserved, maintained, and exercised to the fullest.
Why do you think that the government decided to shut down social media sites? Do you think it was out of fear of something negative was going to happen?
It is also worth noticing that it's also possible that there have been technical problems. It's also possible that government instituted that measure. So you have a win-win situation that government will say it was due to technical reasons, and at the same time we also use our own inside fact-finding mission to understand if that person was instituted by the government. Are you impressed?
Security personnel across the city.
That was wrong. That was wrong. Any manner, any instrument that was deployed by government to intimidate the citizens by imposing fear, it was actually wrong. It's in our peace process. But we call on the government, as the police have demonstrated today, we hope and pray that every exercise leading to the entire summation of that petition should be 100% peaceful.
The name again?
Jeremiah Eswin, the National Chairman of the Alliance for Transitional Justice. Thank you, bro.
Is Honorable Sandra Johnson of Aboming County, a member of this building right opposite where the protesters are. My first question, are you, what's your own take on the tenor given the long publicity of this protest?
Well, the tenor will be good. The tenor is good, but you also understand that the government of Liberia tried to do everything to honor this peaceful assembly, the deployment of police into community, well armed, heavily armed. That was an act to intimidate the people, coupled with asking for ID card. When I was people going in, you said they must present ID card. And so all these things serve as a deterrent. Last night there were a lot of armed men all over the place, and the government created a situation as though there is war. There is no war, we are very peaceful. So the government is doing everything because the president does not want to put the team out because his popularity is diminishing.
Does the action of the government deter you?
No, we are not. We are not.
But the government has no obligation to protect the citizens through the security.
Yes, you are right. But you don't intimidate them, you allow them to move freely. Because there were protocols we agreed on that people use a cyber. Nobody talk about IC citizen, but Adiga, where that is coming from.
You sat around the table, you agree with the government not to parade the show.
Yeah, but we didn't talk about citizen presenting Adiga.
Yeah, finally from my end, Honorable Johnson, given your petition, some citizens are saying it's just so bulky. Could you just pin out the priorities?
We do what we have to do at 2 o'clock. We listen to us. I don't care what happened in the tenor. The government can put, if you went to Westwood right now, they pull up a road blockade. You cannot do that because, you know, look at the first place we have succeeded. There's no, the president said people should go to work. Nobody went away. The president said businesses should be open. Businesses are closed. The president said people should go to school. Nobody went to school. So you see,
is that they are afraid or they were saying to the president?
Again, the president gave instruction the people don't follow.
You said
if the president gave instruction the people don't follow, you should understand what is happening.
But you talk about succeeding because businesses closed, government offices closed.
Of course, you know, there is a big.
Was it your major intent?
No, our intent, but the pronouncement they made, the way they deploy police got the business point front. The money you the police and all men were We're deploying all the community police in the Bende Ponamos.
So are you cool with the environment currently in Monrovia? Are you cool with what is happening?
Of course, there's peace so far. Nobody's been.
When I say cool, businesses are shut down, people are not attending school. And yet you have an endless day. There's no duration fixed in your protest. So what become of the start of the people?
At 3 o'clock, we will know exactly where we are.
Okay.
But businesses closing down, people not going to school was not our fault because we wanted. That's why we decided that we're not parade in the principal streets of Monrovia.
Honorable Johnson,
excuse me, I will not disagree. That will be moderate. All right. And in our position, we said we're not taking the principal street because we want our businesses to be open. We want people to go to school. But the moment in which the government did the deployment of security, we arm all the people there in the people now.
Social media sites have been closed down. What's the take on that? Social media sites have been closed down. What's the take on that?
These are all forms of intimidation from the government because the government doesn't want the international community to see what's happening here.
According to information, the vice president is to receive your petition.
I don't know where receive it. That is the sole right of the
Who do you want to see to
we said the president, but he has a right to designate anybody, so I can't speak to that.
Yes, we report that the petition you intend to present by 3 o'clock. The petition has currently linked to the project.
That's not leaked document. It's a point we've been discussing this. It's not about leak.
We understand.
And I think that the June 7th protest will be a peaceful one.
What's
the message to your fellow protesters who
they should be peaceful, they should be very peaceful, there should be no confusion. People, there should be no attack on anybody, there should not any attack on government security forces. Where they feel harassed, intimidated by security forces, will come in to remediate the situation.
Do you think what we expect if the petition is not accepted on today?
No. You saw they got international observers. They got and that's why we've been in the discussion, the petition be received. They can't reject it.
Do you think by shutting social media down, the government is trying to silence critical voices?
The government is not only trying to silence critical voices. The government is trying to make sure that nobody must speak in this country. Listen to what the president said yesterday. And people insulting, they will not walk on the street of Monrovia. That is totally unacceptable. The president should understand that we have constitution. I don't support anybody insulting the president, but equally so I will not support the president making no statement. But insult the president, he must use the law. I do not support when insulting the president, but I also don't support the statement. That is an act of intimidation.
But why in case the president policy to kill all opposition leaders, do you think